A sphere of radius r and has its center at the origin. It has a uniform mass density rho naught, except that there is a spherical hole of radius r is equal to r by 2. Center is at x is equal to r by 2. Find the gravitational field at the points x greater than at the points on the axis for x greater than r. Show that the gravitational field inside the hole is uniform and find its magnitude and the direction. Let us first find out the gravitational field outside this point, okay, outside the radius. Okay, let us find out the first part. Now over here, let the mass of the sphere, the entire sphere, when there was no hole, when there was no cavity inside the sphere, let the mass over here be equal to capital M. Let the mass of the cavity be small m. Now the mass of the sphere will be given as density into volume, that is equal to density into 4 by 3 pi r cube. Let the mass of the cavity be equal to small m, which is equal to rho into 4 by 3 pi into over here the radius is equal to r by 2. Okay, the radius is equal to r by 2, so it will be equal to r by 2 the whole cube. If I divide both of them, capital M divided by small m will come out to be 8:1. Okay, 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi, rho will get cancelled out, r cube will get cancelled out. It will be equal to 8:1, or small m is equal to 8, or small m over here is equal to capital M divided by 8. So if I take an arbitrary point x, okay, that is outside the sphere, if I take an arbitrary point x, okay, x being greater than r, the gravitational field over here, let me write this as E. It will be due to the two masses. Okay, now this is taken as the origin. Let me define the directions first. This will be equal to I cap, this will be equal to minus I cap, this will be equal to j cap, this will be equal to minus j cap. Okay, I cap minus I cap will not be taken into the j cap and minus j cap will not be taken in the consideration, because the gravity is shifted. Gravity only shifts the center of mass along the x direction now. Okay, due to its orientation, it shifts only along the x direction. So the total electric field will be due to the electric field of the entire sphere plus the electric field of the cavity. Okay, or the gravitational field of the cavity over here. Okay, instead of electric field. Now the gravitational field is given by the formula G capital M divided by x square for capital M mass, and for small m mass into I cap plus G small m divided by, now what will be the distance? If this distance over here is equal to r by 2, this distance over here is equal to r by 2, let me draw a bigger diagram. If this distance over here is equal to x and this distance over here is equal to r by 2, the distance of the center of the cavity, okay, and this distance is r, okay, this distance is not r by 2, this distance is r, this distance over here is equal to r by 2. So the distance of the center of the cavity from this part will be equal to x minus r by 2. Okay, it will be equal to, that is from point, let us say this is O, this is M, and this is point x. Okay, so mx will be equal to x minus r by 2. So the radius over here, it will be equal to x minus r by 2. Okay, it will be equal to x minus r by 2 the whole square, and it will be equal to negative I cap. Why negative? Negative is, the reason for the negative sign is because the mass has been removed, so I can treat it as a negative mass. Okay, so basically I can take Gm common, it will be equal to Gm into I cap, also I can take it as common. It will be equal to 1 by x square plus, okay, or the capital small m now can be substituted as, okay, small m now can be substituted as, let me take small m can be substituted as capital M divided by 8 into x minus r by 2 the whole square. Okay, so now I can take m common, now I can take m common. It will be equal to Gm into 1 by x square minus, it will be equal to minus g into 1 by x square minus, it will be equal to 1 by 8. Okay, it will be equal to 1 by 8 into x minus r by 2 the whole square into I cap. Okay, into I cap over here. Okay, now the final answer is, if you want the final answer, now nothing is given in terms of capital M. Okay, if you see the question is given in terms of, the question over here is given in terms of density, okay, radius and volume and so on stuffs. Okay, so basically over here, we have to write down the mass, in terms of density and radius and everything. Okay, now I have already written capital M as, over here I have already written capital M as, if I write down capital M, it will be equal to, okay, it is equal to density into 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, it will be equal to density into 4 by 3 pi r cube. Let me take first of all 8 common from the denominator. Okay, if I take 8 common from the denominator, it will be equal to G by 8. Mass can be written as density into volume, which is equal to density into 4 by 3 pi r cube into 1 by 8, okay, into 1 by 8, okay, minus 1 by 8 x square, okay, it will be equal to 1 by 8 or 8 by x square, sorry, it will be equal to 8 by x square, okay, it will be basically equal to 8 by x square minus 1 divided by x square minus r square divided by 2, okay, x square minus r square divided by 2, okay. Now there will be a negative sign also over here. Why negative sign? Because over here the gravitational field always attracts towards the center, okay, the gravitational field always attracts towards the center, so there is a negative sign over here, okay, I can take the negative sign over here. So when I rearrange this part, first of all I will take negative sign inside this bracket. 4 it will be twice, so basically it will be equal to pi into G into rho naught, okay, rho naught, the density is instead of rho it is given as rho naught, into over here it will be equal to r cube divided by 6 into it will be equal to 1 divided by x square minus r square divided by 2 minus 8 divided by x square into I cap, okay, into I cap. Over here there was I cap also, okay. This will be the gravitational field at a distance x from the center of the planet, okay. Now when certain part has been removed, we have to find out the electric field or the gravitational field, basically the gravitational field inside the cavity, okay. So inside this cavity I will redraw this diagram, okay. There is a cavity, okay. Let me take this point as O, let me take the center over here as O dash, let me take any point P, okay, let me take any point P, let me find out I am taking an arbitrary point P at which I want to find out the gravitational field, okay. I am taking an arbitrary point P at which I have to find out the gravitational field. So basically due to the rest of the mass, okay, now inside the mass the gravitational field is given by the formula, E is given by the formula minus gm divided by r cube into x, okay, into x being the distance from the center. So let this distance be x, okay, so which is equal to, basically if I give it in vector form, it will be equal to E vector will be equal to minus gm divided by r cube into it will be equal to po vector, okay, it will be equal to po vector, okay. Now let this be the first equation. This is due to the capital mass m, okay, due to the capital mass m. If I find out due to the small mass, okay, due to the small mass, now this mass will be negative first of all, and what will be its direction? Now since the mass has been removed, this capital mass, okay, this is the actual mass present and small mass has been removed, so the gravitational field will be away, okay, the gravitational field will be away, so it will be equal to, it is also inside this part, okay. So from the center it is at a distance of O dash P vector, okay, so it is equal to gm, or let me write this as minus gm divided by r cube into O dash P vector, okay, into O dash P vector, which is equal to over here, okay, which is equal to over here option number 2. So basically the total electric field will be equal to electric field due to the mass capital M, the same thing that we did earlier, and the electric field due to the small m, okay, which will be equal to minus gm divided by r cube, okay, minus gm divided by capital R cube, or let me write this as capital R cube, into it will be equal to po vector plus O dash P vector, okay, po vector plus O dash P vector. If I apply the triangle law, O dash P plus po vector will be equal to O dash O vector. This is the resultant. If you apply the vector law, it will be the resultant. So it is equal to O dash, basically it will be equal to minus gm divided by r, okay, let this be equal to minus gm divided by r into O dash O vector, okay, it will be equal to O dash O vector. Now what is its magnitude? O dash O vector, okay, O dash O can be written as the vector magnitude into its direction. So it is equal to r by 2 into I vector. Okay, into over here it will be equal to I vector. Okay, I don't have to take the negative sign. I have already taken it in form of the vector. Okay, I don't have to take the negative sign. I have already taken in form of the vector. So it will be equal to gm into r cube. Okay, into r cube into r by 2 into negative I vector. Okay, it will be equal to negative I vector. So basically let me substitute this value. It will be equal to g into r, this is r cube. Okay, so it will become r square. Okay, or let it be r cube. The mass can be written as density into volume. It is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube into r divided by 2 into negative I vector. Okay, into negative I vector over here. So basically it will be equal to r cube and r cube will get cancelled out. Okay, r cube and r cube will get cancelled out. 4, so this will be multiplied by 2. So it will be equal to negative 2. Okay, it will be equal to negative 2 pi into g into rho naught into over here it will be equal to r divided by 3 into I vector. This is the total electric field inside the cavity. Okay, this is the total electric field inside the cavity. Now if you see, g is constant. Okay, rho naught is constant, r is constant, 3 is constant, 3 and 2 pi are numbers, so anyway they are constant. So I can say that the electric field over here inside the part remains constant in magnitude when it is given by the formula minus 2 pi g rho naught r I cap divided by 3.